sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, that was a heck of a pass. I mean, you could just hear that ball sizzling in the air.
Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Murray. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he'll be out right at the 35. The numbers from McBride a week ago. 6 catches, 72 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
On play action, it's Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. St. Brown motioning left. Now Murray throwing on second down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Aiden Hutchinson. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken at about the 14. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Lions will take over. They go bootleg. Love. And he finds Montgomery complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 39 that time. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Love now. And this complete to Mitchell. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Throwing. Love. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Now Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Odell Beckham. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Murray going to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Murray. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amari Cooper, 41 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Murray. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. To throw, it's Murray. Oh, he stays up. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Now Murray. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Murray now to throw. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But since the leaping rules were changed back in 2017, we only average about 1 block kick per week league-wide. They pulled out all the stops there, got someone in there, delivered a big block.
I actually didn't think it was that high. I thought it was even less than that, but those guys executed perfection right there. Really brought excellent effort on that snap. Can't ask for anything more, and they got it done.
He completes it to Beckham. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And some room to work. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 50 yards. And the Lions take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Flush to his right. And he'll look downfield for Waller. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Finds Gibbs on the check down. Oh, look at, and now off to the races down the right side. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check it, but no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Taking it about the 1. And bulldozing his way through. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Lions to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Love, they go play action now. Flushed out right. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. And he's caught downfield. It's Waller. Touchdown, Detroit. Darren Waller. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And it's taken in at the 9. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over. Play action this time with Love. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. On play action. Love to throw. He's got his receiver, Cooper. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Off the play fake, Love. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, it's Love. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Darren Waller with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions are pouring it on. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time. And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around. He's got a man, complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Darren Waller, a dynamo since the break. 3 third-quarter touchdowns. And the Lions get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach. And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Murray now. And that will be incomplete. And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's got this to Williams, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Love looking to throw it. That pass caught. It's Williams. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. To the air again, Love. Fighting to stay upright. Escaping the pressure right. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Here's Love. Rolling to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jordan Love punching it in from a yard away. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is brought in at the 21. And running with power here. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way.
And that's caught inside the 30. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Love. Gets this to Waller on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Add this game to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
You know, sometimes in the NFL, you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Sutton, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Here's Murray. Murray fighting, lost the football.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better. I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, Somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Throwing now is Murray. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is taken in by McBride. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. He's been terrific so far. This will be fielded at the 17. And shedding through the tackle. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And Detroit getting set to go now. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll look downfield for Waller. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. To throw now. Here's Love. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play and the other one
Tonight, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Three 3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, this defense for the Lions, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, trust me on this one. That's a confidence builder for the rest of the season. When you get a defense that puts together a performance like that this early in the year, well, that sends notice to the rest of the NFL and spreads confidence throughout the locker room that they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Woodard.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Still staying on his feet. Are you serious?
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Touchdown, Detroit! Amari Cooper, his 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Osborne decides against a run back, and this will come out to the 25.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. They run again with Hunt. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Woodard.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line. Operating from the gun, Woodard. Now the ball comes loose, and this is scooped up by the Lions.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. There he goes, Amari Cooper.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Detroit. Amari Cooper. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Patterson now for the extra point.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it as we resume action.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Flush to his right.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone.
And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now 21-0.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. Osborne decides against a run back, and this will come out to the 25. The Vikings ready to go again on offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. On second down, right back to Hunt.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Woodard going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Handoff up the middle. Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Aiden Hutchinson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Back to throw. Woodard.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you it's not very good.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amari Cooper on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Lions are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it.
And now out comes Minnesota. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan, Coach. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amari Cooper on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Lions have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes this 35-0 now.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Osborne decides against a run back, and this will come out to the 25.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. His throw incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and giving him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On 1st and 10, Love.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Flushed out right. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now Love. Buying time to his left.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it is 42-0.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. A final shot before break. Woodard. And my goodness, another interception.
It's Brian Branch with it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've reached halftime here. And all right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Powering his way forward.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now.
What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. A big play there for Detroit. 49 yards. First down, love to pass. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown! A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Love throwing for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Woodard going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Again, he'll drop to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then against the...
There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Detroit. Amari Cooper, 49 yards. And the Lions take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Forced out to his left. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Back to throw. Woodard. And my goodness, another interception. picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Love. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Love now. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got it 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there. With touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Lions get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Love going to throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
With the football going back to the Vikings offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
47 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. Looking to throw. Woodard. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again, we get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is...
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love eluding the pressure right. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Love. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
2nd down and 4.
Off play action. Love. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gets...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Odell Beckham with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Lions are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Osborne decides against a run back, and this will come out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Woodard. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. And he fields it cleanly. Shoves him aside. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. Glancing down at the stat sheet, and we've been tracking it, but you get a 100-yard game, you're really happy. You're over 200 like he is. You probably want that ball after this game, don't you?
You want that one. You want to continue to call the same plays.
This is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Woodard. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Woodard. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw on third down, Woodard. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And he's out right at the 25. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit back in possession of the football. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory, right? It's caught inside the 25, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Osborne decides against a run back, and this will come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
On first down, Woodard. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard. You're not getting the benefits of run after catch. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40. 18 yards the gain for number 18. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for. Defense didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this.